Yo, Banana Boys Podcast, episode 31. I am your sunburnt co-host, Jaden.
And I'm Andrew.
Today we're joined by the basketball legend. Michael Jordan could never. Sky Basketball.
Welcome to the podcast, guy.
Thanks for having me on. We gotta redo that.
He trained Michael Jordan.
Yeah, we're good. We talked about a lot of good shit. Holistic health, basketball, lactose,
Business talk.
Milk tea.
milk tea.
Milk tea.
And y'all gotta stop popping these pills that the pharmacies give you. Anyways.
Yeah, holistic health and basketball training. That's what we talked about. Business talk. And yeah, it was a good episode. So yeah. Enjoy it.
Energy's back.
Energy's sort of back.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
All right, that's the intro.
Okay. Nice. Recording.
Yes.
Great. Nice guy.
Hi Andrew. Hi Jaden. How you doing?
Hey.
So nerve-wracking.
Is it nerve-wracking?
Yeah.
What's nerve-wracking about this?
I don't know. It's like I think sharing my ideas and having other people listen to it because I'm used to talking to people like in private and I'm able to share like my ideas like free-flowingly. But then now knowing there's an audience, a little bit more. Makes me think second. Makes me second think myself.
It sort of makes you like think about what to say, like more careful about what you say, or
Yeah, a little bit more careful. A little bit more careful.
are you afraid of getting like judged
Kind of.
or canceled?
But I think it's also really fun because you do get that expression which you normally don't get because when you're just talking to your friends, right, you're mostly talking about jokes and stuff like that. But now we're actually answering like real life questions, kind of having like a deeper talk. So I feel like I don't really have this very often, and it's refreshing.
You don't have like deep talks often,
No,
and especially not with the audience listening.
definitely not.
We say audience, but it's like
It's like your mom.
Definitely without no two cute boys here. So.
it's like our moms,
Yeah.
our friends,
Literally.
the couple listeners. But all right, well, we're excited to have you here, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, Sky, what do you do, Sky?
Well, I train players for basketball.
Yeah?
And yeah, I started 3 years ago. It was nice and chill. I started when I was in high school. I think some kid went up to me and they asked me if I can train him for a little bit. And I did so for like about a year. It was just him twice a week, really humble beginnings, just starting. Because I was playing on grade 12 as well, but then I kind of got burnt out. So then that's where I kind of steered more into training and stuff like that.
So 3 years ago, you had your first trainee.
Yeah, but it was kind of like dabbling, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
3 years ago, you would have been what, grade 12?
grade 12.
Grade 12.
Yeah, when I started, it was grade 12.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they just came up to you.
Yeah.
And did you have any plans to coach during that time?
No, I was just wanting to play, honestly, because training was so out of my realm. I didn't really know how to train other players. Like I knew how to train myself a little bit, but training other players was like a completely different story because I didn't know where to even start in terms of like methodology and stuff like that. Like I'm sure like Jaden, you work out, right? Like you know how to build a program for yourself. And if it would be a little bit more different if someone came up to you and, oh, can you build a program for me? Like you would know generally what a good program looks like.
Yeah.
But it'd be hard to kind of like make sure everything's custom for them.
Yeah.
Knowing their entire body, their injuries, stuff like that, right?
Because like
So-
for you personally, like if you're doing it for yourself, it's like you can just fuck around and stuff.
No, that's
But
what I'm saying,
When
yeah.
you do them, it's like you're kind of liable for them in a way.
Yeah,
So you gotta be like much more careful what you tell them to do.
exactly, right, exactly. And so like if they fuck up their back,
Yeah.
it's like, can we swear?
Yeah,
I swear, I swear all the
Go
time.
ahead. Sorry.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
guy
yeah.
swears all the time. I just beep it
Yeah.
out.
Okay. Yeah, so like if you fuck up their back, now you're at fault. You feel
Yeah.
bad for everything, right? So I can definitely relate to that.
Oh, okay.
Have you watched 10,000 Hours?
I did.
Devin
it was really
Williams?
good. You know the
That
two Asian kids?
Yo. And they used
Oh,
to like
yeah.
break into the gyms and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, that was crazy.
Did you get motivated by that?
Dude, when I used to play basketball, I used to watch that all the time.
Yeah.
I used to watch
All
that
the
fucking.
time.
You see that Kevin Durant, LeBron James workout with the motivational speech in the background?
Dude, yeah. Kobe
Dude.
too? Dude,
Dude.
those are lit. Those are lit,
videos
yeah.
are insane.
You know Eric Thomas, the motivational speaker?
Yeah.
I think so.
I was
Yeah.
on that shit. It was the bald guy.
Ball black guy.
I think I've
Black
heard of
guy,
him
yeah.
before. I don't think I've seen him though.
Is it the one where he says, if you want as bad as you want to breathe?
Yeah, that's the one I was talking
You only
about.
be successful. Yeah,
There's
dude.
like a
We all watch the same shit.
there's like a video of like Kevin Durant, and LeBron like shooting in the summer, and the guy's like, it's like if you want to be successful, you want to breathe, like all that stuff. It's like, dude, that video was crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been watching that in high school or elementary
Yeah.
before a game or something.
I feel like a lot of high schoolers watch it.
Yeah.
A lot of high schoolers
That's one
watch
of
shit
those
like
videos.
that. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good video.
It was a good
It's
video.
good.
I
It's
think in high school you always want to like try to prove something, right? Like after college, you're just like more chill about everything. Like sure you're doing like what you want to do, but like it's like cool. They're doing their own thing. I'm doing my own thing. You know, it's just fun.
Now, before you became a coach, you were balling out.
No, I wasn't.
What? What do you mean?
Garbage.
Dude, didn't you like, huh? Bro, what are you talking about? Dude, I remember I always see you at the Oval. Or whenever I do see you, you'd be just freaking doing those form shooting, grinding it out, hustling.
Yeah.
Every time, bro.
Yeah.
Didn't you break the record for the most threes or something?
No, not for my school. Not for my
What?
school. No, I didn't break any records, I don't think. But I had a pretty good game where I had like 13.
Yeah,
threes.
13 threes.
No, not 13. Sorry, 11.
That wasn't the record?
That wasn't the record. I think the record was like 13 or 12.
Did you go
something like
McNeil?
that. I did go to McNeil.
No, McNeil got a lot
This
of
guy hit
shooters.
11 threes in a game.
They got a
McNeil
lot of
shooters though.
Huh?
McNeil
They got
a lot of
straps.
shooters.
They got
Yeah.
straps.
That's
Yeah.
true,
McNeil
but
can shoot, so
11 threes. How many points did you have end up?
39.
39.
Yeah. But like nowadays, it's like it's pretty easy to get 40s, especially like with a lot of coaches are more offense orientated, so they just kind of let you like, okay, shoot a step back three, that's fine. But like I think in my year we were a lot more conservative. I was like, okay, you have to shoot open threes, okay, and layups, pull up
Right.
mid ranges, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then you do pretty well.
Yeah, it was okay, but I felt like I never played to my potential because like what we were talking about earlier, right? Like all the motivational stuff, as much as like it is a joke, it was kind of it was destructive. I think it's also destructive for a lot of people.
What do you mean?
Because like you're always trying to prove something, so like mentally you're always playing games with yourself and you never see reality for what it is. Like now, like I can have like a normal conversation with you guys without like thinking like, oh yeah, I gotta make sure I'm showing myself as like this or that. I'm just kind of like trying to let it flow right now. But like I talked to a lot of high schoolers and they're like, oh yeah, this girl broke my heart. I gotta fucking like I got proof to my entire school year.
Oh, okay.
And like especially for like the kids who aren't as popular, like
sure.
I feel like this conversation is like avoided really often. Like the kids who are like really popular don't really have any like problems with friends, right? They just hang out, they chill, they don't really need to worry about too much. But I feel like I've been talking to a lot of kids and they're always trying to like use basketball as a way to kind of boost their popularity.
Oh.
And yeah, like I'm not sure if you guys had that experience, but
we went to a really small school, so everyone was cool there.
it was tight, right? It
Well,
was
I
tight.
guess if you're on the basketball team, you get seen more. I just don't know if we did it for popularity.
I'm only wondering because our school is so small. I don't know if we even had enough people to even have that be a thing.
How many
Well-
people did you have for your grad class?
It's like 100.
100 something?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
We're like 120, 150. It was pretty
Oh,
small
okay.
as well.
Because I was thinking if we went to like Steve's in London, I feel like it'd be more apparent because there's more people, so there's more of a, like a diversity.
No, they're huge, yeah.
But like we were so small, so I don't know.
Do you think anyone joined the team for clout? I don't think so.
We just joined because we wanted to play basketball.
Oh no, it's the same way. That's kind of what
Yeah.
I'm saying. But like,
I know.
they want to like get better because they
Yeah.
want to like. Yeah,
That's true. Well, okay. So then what was your motivation? Are you saying that because you see you watch those motivation videos, you say it was kind of destructive? Why do you say that for yourself? What was motivating you?
I'd say because like a huge motivator was also to get acknowledgement from my friends as well, because like you want to be known as the guy who plays a lot of basketball, right?
Sure.
Because it's like cool. It's like a cool sport nowadays, right? Like everyone wants to play basketball. If you play basketball, you're cool. So I kind of use that as a vehicle to boost acknowledgement from my friends versus actually like directly trying to like attack that issue by like, you know, actually trying to socialize and talk to these guys, right? I think that's what I missed out on. It's like you're trying to attack a solution, but you're trying to like go all the way around it, like in hopes that you actually like are able to hit that, but you never do because like you're not attacking the situation straight up, right? So like I wish back in high school I would actually take the opportunity to speak to more people, more open-mindedly, yeah.
Instead of trying to like show off in a way,
Yeah, you can say that, yeah.
and like front.
Yeah,
kind of?
like front. Like I didn't.
Were you the star player?
No. There was
top three?
There's a kid called Usman. It was a brown Jesus of
The
Richmond.
kid.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Were you top three?
Huh?
Top
Yeah,
three?
I would say so. I would
Okay.
say so. Yeah,
Okay.
he was really good. I really enjoyed playing with him for sure.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But he was one of those guys who don't practice that much. So it's
Wait,
like,
doesn't need to.
yeah, he's so good, man. It's crazy. And like, I don't have anything against him for sure. Like, but he didn't practice that much. Kind of irritated me a little bit. But it was really fun playing with him for sure.
Did he
super
play Mac
super
Hoops?
nice guy, huh?
Did he play Mac Hoops?
Played Mac Hoops, played school team.
Did he improve a lot?
Yeah, he was like he knew how to improve through games, which is really cool. I didn't know how to do that in high school, so
Oh, because I
Yeah.
remember I think I played with him when I played Mac Hoops.
you've probably seen him. He has like real like he's.
But
You definitely know.
I just don't remember him being like really good.
Oh well, like he's probably the best player on our team. So
Maybe he just improved a lot.
yeah, maybe.
But then did you have plans to play more like after high school,
Oh yeah, of course.
professionally.
Like in grade 9, grade 10, like those dreams are still very alive in you for sure. Like, okay, yeah, I'm trying to make the league and stuff like that. But as I played more and more, I got more and more burnt out because, as you said, right, I did a lot of like practice at the oval. I think I trained too much sometimes, and so I just got tired of the sport in grade 12. Had to take a year off when I was in college to kind of just refresh myself.
Like a gap year?
Yeah. Oh no, not
Or
gap
you're off
year.
basketball?
Just basketball.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
still went to school and everything like that. Just take a nice break, and then after that, I just went to training.
That's what got you into coaching?
That's what got me in coaching because like I had nothing else to do, but I still wanted like I need to make a little bit of money, and also I needed to kind of stay in touch with the sport. I didn't want to come too close to the sport because like if I go too close to the sport, I might start training again and then like overdo it again. So
But do you think you burnt out? Why do you think you burnt out? Was it because your motivation was not
it's
the
like
right
dirty,
motivation?
dirty feel. It's dirty feel.
feel?
Yeah, dirty feel.
What does
Like
that mean?
so like, you know, okay, so too much of a good thing is always a bad thing, right? So like you have too much water, you'll die. If you have too much food, you'll get obese.
Sure.
If you have too much exercise, you're gonna always be tired. If you've
Sure.
whatever it
Okay.
is, right? So too much of anything is always a bad thing. And so like I really enjoyed basketball when I was like grade 8 to 9, I say. And then so like I would play so much, I would overdo it to the point where like I just didn't enjoy it as much anymore. Because I was like, you were always in that situation. It's like similar to family. I'm not sure if you guys like can relate, but if you see them too much, like you kind of get irritated, right? Like the smallest things kind of
Okay.
trigger you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah. So it was kind of like that for me. Overdid it. I was playing like 3 hours, 2 hours every day.
That's too much for you.
It was too much for me. It was too much for me. And I didn't have like a nice social group to kind of balance it out. I feel like nowadays I do a better job balancing everything out, making sure I have other things that keep me in check other than just basketball. So now I have training. I can talk to my friends. I have focus on the business a little bit. So it's like the same thing, but there's like different sides of it now. Versus before it was just like one thing, one side, training, play basketball. But now it's like I play, I make friends through it. So that's how I met you guys, right? So
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that how you met?
I met Jaden that way.
Because we were the
How'd you meet
gym's,
Jaden?
the gym's closed, so
We
were
went to
playing
the
ball.
Oval. That was the first time I ever saw this guy.
I still
Oh,
feel like
shit,
I
what?
still feel like he whooped my ass when I was grade 4, like from that one time at Anderson.
Bro, you told me, wait, Anderson?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Did you go to Anderson?
No, I was at Anderson. Like I think it was like. So basically, like it was Christmas when I was
Yeah.
like when I was like I don't know how old it was.
Yeah.
I was young. I went to Anderson to play ball like before like dinner and shit, right? And this kid, like I swear to God, his name was Sky. He's like, "Yo, you want to play 1-on-1?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Fucking whooped me.
I don't
Whooped me
think
to
I played in
shit.
grade 4 though. Maybe it was in grade 4.
I don't think it was grade 4. I think it was like, fuck, I don't know how old it was. Oh no, it was. I think it was grade 8 because I had a Samsung.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
got whooped by some kid named Sky. I think his
Probably.
name was Sky.
No, your shot's stupid nice though.
Sorry,
Like nowadays, like your shot's like really nice.
dude, it's not good.
Dude, it's so nice. It looks very good. It looks the part for
No,
sure.
It's rusty as fuck.
It does look good.
Bro, I went to Thompson two days ago, like in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't wake up for the gym. Bro, I'm rusty as fuck.
Wait, when is that? So that was like, so it was Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah, in the morning.
Wait, they were open in the mornings?
I went outside.
Oh,
Outside
I feel
for
you, I
it.
feel
Shot in
you.
the morning, bro.
Yeah.
I was rusty as fuck.
I mean, you got the form down. You sold me for sure. I saw that form. I'm like, oh, okay, I want him
Bro,
on my team.
You can dunk. I swear to God, if you try,
If
you
I
can
like,
easily dunk.
if I start like
you snapped the room, right?
Yeah, but I can't like jump consistently like my.
Because you
I
don't
gotta, I
jump.
gotta start training for that
You
again.
start training.
Speaking of dunking, have you guys seen that bodybuilder who like just flies in the air? Like he's fucking huge, right? He's like
Bradley Martin.
no.
Yo, yeah, I think that's his name. Bradley
No,
Martin.
it's not Bradley Martin.
It's not Bradley Martin.
But Bradley Martin dunks the same way
Yeah.
too. All
Yeah.
bodybuilders dunk
Yeah.
the same
They
way.
they just float
Yeah.
in the air,
because
right?
they don't know how to jump, but then they squat so much, they have all the power.
Yeah.
You seen that?
It's like a box
Yeah.
jump. It's like a box jump.
yeah. It's just like it looks so awkward.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
like
straight power.
he does
Yeah.
like a backflip after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's just so light for some reason, but he looks so big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I assumed you knew him from before, but I forgot that was the first time you met this guy.
I feel it might have been, it might not be. I honestly can't remember, and he can't remember either. So
I think it was the first time I met.
yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
When was the first time I met you?
I think we were playing Mac Hoops and I was playing against you.
Was it Matt Coops?
I think it was Mac Hoops. We were playing against each other and then I was like, yeah, this guy's pretty good. You and Quentin both.
Was that the first time?
Yeah.
What about? I thought there was like McNeil camps and like, was it elementary?
Oh,
Was
that
there camps at McNeil?
yeah. That's so long ago. I don't even
Oh.
remember, man.
Did you go to that?
No, but I remember McNeil and Anderson used to do like open
Yeah.
gyms at night and stuff by the city.
Yeah, no, that was super dope. That
yeah,
was super
I
dope.
remember seeing that.
They don't have those no more though. That's gonna sad.
Damn, dude. I don't know. I miss playing though.
You should play more often. I think you have like your foundations are really good. So
yeah, but I always say this is like there's no point playing. I guess
It's just for fun,
besides
for fun.
enjoyment. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
besides
I know.
yeah.
I know. But I don't know.
It's nice hearing like how you said you felt like you got burnt out. Because I feel like that's why I stopped playing in the first place. Like I was playing way too much, and then eventually I was like, you know what? I'm not going to the league. My body is complete shit right now. I'm getting injured way too much. Like why am I doing this? So like I just chose to leave. But then you going back, I'm like, oh shit. But it's just like hearing the burnout. I was like, oh, that's actually very similar.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have that problem, but they don't know how to diagnose themselves. They're just like, okay, I'm getting tired. Okay, I guess I should train more. I gotta get better. You know, they always feel like they don't have that much time. But I feel like the more I do business, which is fun, which is the funny part, is like the more like I'm learning about business, like the more like long term you have to be. So that's like something I try to stress with like all my kids. Like they're in grade 9, they're young, so they got like 3 more years. They got 3 more years. So as long as they consistently go like maybe twice, 3 times a week, that's really all they need, or 4 maybe, and then play like one day. So like total 5 days a week. Then they're chilling until like they're grade 12, and that's like it adds up a lot. The only thing that side rails you is like injuries or like burnout, like you said, right? Because like you stop playing basketball for a little bit, now you're just like rusty.
Yeah.
So I can definitely relate to that.
But you did say you were like obsessed with the sport, right? But then you still experienced burnout.
Yeah, 100%. You think not everyone's Kobe?
I know.
Yeah, Kobe is just crazy.
Everyone tried to be Kobe though.
Yeah, everyone tried to be
put in
Kobe.
the hours.
Yeah,
But nah.
like go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. I feel like yeah, he's like a great lesson for people who don't work hard enough.
Sure.
Or for the people who work too like pretty hard already, like they don't need more Kobe. They need more like just like relax. They need to chill.
Like Kawhi or something.
Yeah,
Load
Kawhi.
management.
Yeah, just like low management. Like you see how he doesn't play like a lot of games,
Yeah.
right? He just chills on the side a lot of times. So
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. I don't know. I think I'm just thinking for me, like I never had burnout in that sense for ball. I
Really?
would just keep playing.
no,
The
that's
only thing stopped me was injuries.
no, that's really good. That's like
Yeah.
what a lot of people should try to go after, or like with anything, right? Like with the podcast too. Like just like I love how you guys are doing like a weekly thing. You guys are trying to push it like every like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Just like consistently building on
I
that.
think we
It's good.
could if you wanted to.
Yeah, no, it's good. You're not trying to force it.
Every 2 days podcast.
But like every 3 days.
I mean, if I move everything around, we might be able to. I'm just not gonna sleep.
Oh, do you have anything to talk about every 2 days?
I mean,
we gotta be
if
planning every day.
See that Hennessy bottle over there? If you crack
Oh,
that,
yeah.
I'll find something every 2 days.
Bro, we're gonna be alcoholics by the end.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good. I like how you guys are doing like once a week. It's a good timeline for sure.
Yeah, I guess it's like it's sustainable. It's not too much, not too. It's enough.
And I feel like podcasts, you don't necessarily need like something super interesting to talk about, especially if your audience is like into you two as personalities,
I hope
right?
so.
Yeah, like I don't really like mind the content, honestly. That's like I just like listening to you guys talk. Or,
Really?
Like, yeah, someone else. Yeah, that's like my perspective on it.
What do you like to listen to us talk about though?
Huh?
Like, does it matter? It's just like
I don't know. It's just entertaining. Like it's just all
interesting.
yeah. Like you know those like you've probably seen those like podcast clips where they don't even talk about anything. They just like yeah, it's just interesting. Like I like hearing conversation.
Really?
That's just me though. So
Right.
don't
I
know.
mean, I hope more people are like that too.
yeah.
But so I like how you still stay in that sport and involved. You're coaching now, right? What's your coaching?
Methodology.
No, what's it called again? Skytime coaching.
Basketball. Skytime basketball.
What's the name of your coaching?
Yeah,
program?
that's it. It's so lame. Like I want an actual name. Like I don't have a name yet. I only have like it's my hat. I only have like a logo.
Oh, you have merch, right?
Yeah, I have. Do you want me to go get it?
Sure.
Okay.
Flex it. Show it. We gotta plug this guy.
Yeah, you gotta plug all your shit, man. Yeah, of course.
Hey.
The last
man, we're gonna wear that.
2 episodes in a row, basically advertisements, prime Tony and Sky Basketball.
Oh yeah. There you go. Show
I'll
it.
just show it. I'll
Okay.
just show it.
Skytime basketball.
So which camera you want it at? This one?
That's your camera right there.
That's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
camera. Okay. So that's the logo I have.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I really like the logo because I'm also like are you guys familiar with like holistic health?
Holistic health.
Like magnesium and stuff. Is that what it is?
What is holistic health?
No, it's just not no, it's like holistic health is like
Like it's what?
it's understanding like disease isn't necessarily a lack of antibiotics or a specific thing. It's a global thing that happens in your body.
Right.
So the only reason why you're sick is because your body is an environment that allows the disease to take place in the first place. If
Okay.
your body is healthy and it's an environment that disease can't take place in, then you'll never be sick. Obviously, there are some like crazy viruses or like diseases out there and it'll kill you, like Ebola, right? That's like it's really serious. But like most of the time, if you're nice and healthy, like if your body's optimized the way it should be, like originally, then you'll be okay. And so like I'm in like a program. It's like a 4-year program. Yeah, it's pretty much like another like college kind of like an institute. So
Where?
it's based online, but then every year we have to go to 2 live events. I haven't been to any yet because like COVID last year. And then this year it's like I'm going to one in San Diego in a couple of months. Yeah, it's really fun. And you pretty much you just have to like you go through like a 4-day boot camp, and you just have to make sure like you know all the information, you get tested, stuff like that, so they actually like can give you a certificate, because like most of it is online, right? So they don't know if you actually like study or not. So like those 2 days or those 2 boot camps per year are to kind of certify you. And so like I'm a holistic health practitioner, and so I want to try incorporating level 1. I want to try incorporating those principles into basketball as much as I can, because I feel like that really helps you become more whole as a person and just be able to pursue whatever you want more. So for example, Jaden, like if you want to lift, right? What they teach in holistic health is like you have to have a very well-rounded life. It's not just health, right? It's also having a purpose or like a dream. Because if you don't have a purpose or a dream, then it's really hard to kind of keep going with whatever you're looking for, right? And so what's cool about that is if you have a dream for, let's say, I don't know, podcasting, or like what's the dream that you have?
I asked you this so many times.
I don't know. End of year I want to squat 405, so I'll just say that.
Squat 405. So you want to be nice and strong, right?
Yeah.
You want to be healthy. And so like if that's your goal, then maybe podcasting plays a role in that, because it helps you support you and uplifts you.
Oh yeah.
So that you'll have energy for your workouts.
The podcast will clear my mind. So then when I go to the gym, I'm not like as stressed. So I can get more focused.
Exactly.
Like that.
Exactly. So what's really cool is like what we try to do is we build like a life for you that just makes everything richer. So like you playing basketball will make your health richer, or like let me find this. Let me find a better way to word this. Okay, so the food you eat will help you play basketball because it'll give you energy, right?
Okay,
and you playing basketball will make you hungry, so it makes you enjoy the food more.
Sure.
So it's very complementary. And so like what we're trying to do is kind of build a life that kind of makes everything rich for you. So like first you have a dream, right? So I think there was a scientific study that a dream or having purpose or like feeling you have meaning in life reduces allostatic stress by 20%. So that means like whatever stress you have, it decreases that by quite a lot. And so just having a purpose can help you push through those like times of stress. And in addition to that, we also focus on like, you know, your health, like your diet, your happiness, your sleep, right? Your movement, stuff like that, the basic stuff, right? But I think what's really, really cool is like they have like a system that puts everything together, and so like teaches you really how to live. And so like I feel like if I can convert that like for basketball, because you know a lot of basketball players, right? They just eat chips, eat where the hell they want, sleep on the couch all day. Sometimes they don't even like go hang out. They have like kind of like some of these guys have like a toxic mindset, you know what I'm saying?
High school kids, right?
Yeah, high school kids, right? Yeah. So it's like I feel like introducing them to these principles right now would be really helpful. And it kind of makes it'll make for a better community at the end of the day, right? Because when you're like, I want to build like a community where it's like you come in and we're like, okay, you can be really transparent with what you need, what you want. You don't need to put up a front. Kids from all kinds of like social ladders, financial ladders, stuff like that. So like a lot of different places you just come in, and you can just share whatever you need. And like, yeah.
This is a 4-year program taken online. What is the institution called?
Czech Institute. Plug. I actually
Czech.
I have their Czech.
CHECK.
CHEK.
Like Sport Check.
Yeah, Sport Check. That's exactly it.
Is magnesium not part of? I feel like I know. I'm
magnesium.
I thought it was.
It is. Okay, well, it's a supplement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Because when you laugh, I'm like, fuck. Am I thinking of something else? I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like
so confused.
It's like a supplement.
Okay.
Yeah,
but like
I swear I heard it from somewhere. I'm like, I swear to God, it has to be part of it somewhere.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So when did you start taking this?
I started taking this when I was in first year of college.
But then, are you in school in another?
Yeah, exactly. So I was doing 2 at the same time. So I'm still doing it right now.
At Langara? No,
I'm at Langara.
Yeah. Oh, you're at Langara and Czech Institute.
Yes, because I feel like
Jesus, so like, full-time student in both.
No, I was only take 2 courses like per semester. Okay, so it's really chill, and I feel like school doesn't really teach me a whole lot. Like,
why are you in Langara?
Well, it's because my mom wants me to, and like I just like I want to be around like people and just
That's true.
It's a nice segue when you're not 100% sure what you want to do yet. Like even now, I'm still debating to go back to school and next semester. I actually want to transfer to UBC.
Please come.
Yeah,
come.
Super fun.
I'll see you there.
Are you at UBC, Jaden?
No.
Where you at?
I never went to post-secondary. Just been working straight.
It's broken. It's a broken man.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good place to meet people. That's why.
It is a great place to meet people.
That's the only reason why
I come to UBC.
I fuck with the holistic shit though. I don't know too much about it, but I
Yeah,
really fuck with it.
is holistic, was it holistic practitioner?
Holistic health practitioner.
Yeah.
Is that
I'm level one.
alt medicine? Or is that
Sort of. It's like, you
Yeah.
know what naturopathic doctors are?
I like those.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like similar to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
I
like,
see.
yeah, I just feel like nowadays, like with modern medicine, it's always like, okay, drug for this, drug for that.
Yeah, I don't fuck with
It
that.
is
Yeah.
it treats the symptoms.
Exactly.
Yep.
It treats the symptoms, but never treats the
Yeah.
root problems, right? You never attack the root problems.
Mm.
And so that's kind of what I'm like. If you have a healthy body,
Yeah.
it'll treat everything, right? Most of the time, unless you have like really bad, like,
Yeah.
but like if you have like if you're sick or you have like bad skin, if you have terrible joints, like having a healthy body will help
Yeah.
address all those
Sure.
problems.
So holistic health focuses not on the symptoms, but on
On just you having a body that doesn't allow disease to take place.
so like for example, okay, you already gave an example. Like you said, if the athlete is not feeling well or whatever, you look at what they're eating or something. Like
What would
something
you like me to
that?
give you an example? Okay,
Yeah.
let's start. So this is a nice rabbit hole to kind of go down. Okay,
Let's do this.
I'll kind of talk about it. Okay, so let's say you're lactose, right? So
Okay.
like I'm lactose. I'm drinking this right now. I'm making a conscious decision to drink this. Okay, I know it's not good for me. So like, why do I know this is not good for me? Well, it's because it has creamer and it has milk, it has sugar, a ton of that stuff, right? And so since I'm lactose, I'm not very familiar with like the whole system. I just know I can't drink milk and it fucks up my digestive system, right? And so what happens is when I consume this beverage, I consume milk, and so I can't digest that, and so it fucks up my stomach. And so what happens is when my stomach is fucked up, I can't necessarily turn on my core as well because it inhibits it.
Okay.
And so the reason behind it is like when you activate your core, most of the time it goes in a little bit, and so like it compresses everything
Sure.
in your abdominal cavity to create stability, right? And so if organs take priority over muscles any time of the week, right? Like it'll give away an arm just to keep everything inside. Right. So because like if you don't have an organ, now you're missing like a huge function that keeps you alive day to day. Right. So what happens is since your organs take priority over your muscles, it's going to make sure your organs recover first before your muscles. And so you trying to activate your core. So this is how I learned it. Okay. I know there's a lot of movement specialists out there who don't necessarily agree with me, but that's fine. And so like how I learned it is when you activate your core, your TVA draws in, which is like a abdominal muscle. And so like it compresses your organs. And so when it compresses your organs, it makes them uncomfortable because it's inflamed right now from all the lactose that you've been consuming. And so what happens is when you play basketball, now you feel like shit. And now you can't convert on your layups or on your shots, or like when you're lifting, you can't convert on your squats, you can't on your bench press, stuff like that. And so what happens after that, like you might get an injury, and then if you get an injury, now it'll go down to somewhere else. But if you have a healthy body and everything's functioning properly, you won't have that problem in the first place. So I feel like I went down a rabbit hole and I didn't know.
Yeah.
Bro.
So
I didn't know what was the question again?
I was just saying, give me an example of how a holistic health practitioner would treat someone. And in your case, so this person has lactose. How would that holistic health practitioner treat this person with lactose?
And so the thing is, it's not that they don't know how to activate their core, but it's they're eating a shitty diet.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people are like allergic to soy, gluten, grains, stuff like that, right? And they think it's like their movement that's the problem.
Yeah.
They think it's how they move, whether they're activating the right muscles, if they're doing the right exercises. But no, it's actually what you're eating, because that has a heavy influence on how your whole body works.
Yeah.
That make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I guess
So like what I said.
that's an easy, clear example. But in that case, when they know that they're lactose,
Yeah, but
are you saying if they don't know they're lactose?
they know they're lactose, right? But they can't make the connection that them being lactose and consuming milk is actually inhibiting their ability to perform
They can't make that connection?
athletics. Huh?
They can't make that connection?
Well, it just doesn't feel. It feels uncomfortable. They don't know what it exactly
Yeah.
is, because they might try to fix the movement,
Okay.
but it's actually the diet that's causing that issue.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't drink the milk in the first place, you wouldn't have that core issue.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
make sense?
I guess that makes
Sometimes,
sense.
oh sorry, it's like sometimes if I eat like I always eat the same thing before the workout, right?
Yeah.
But if I work out late in the day because of schedule change and I eat something like really like oily as shit,
Mm.
I'm gonna feel like shit in the gym. I might think it's just because I'm tired, but no, it's because I ate a fucking burger like an idiot.
No, 100%. And
That
also,
kind of
like,
thing.
depending on like what kind of person you are, a lot of like Asians, we tend to be, our ancestors tend to eat more like grains and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So our body is more in-depth to consume more carbohydrates versus like like Eskimos who they're more like
Protein.
more protein.
Yeah.
Like they eat seals and
Fat,
shit, like
yeah.
fish and shit like that, right?
Whatever,
And so like
omegas.
when you consume more or less carbs or protein than what your body needs, then you just feel like
Yeah.
not as good.
So then in modern health, how would they treat lactose? How's modern health treat lactose?
Give you a pill.
They give you a pill. They tell you
That-
they give you alternatives, which is even worse because like they tell you to consume like soy milk or oat milk, for example, right? And like
Is that worse?
That's even worse.
Really?
It's so bad.
I thought that's like better because it's not milk.
Oh, that's what they say. But like
Look at Diet Coke. That shit causes cancer.
yeah, it should cause cancer.
Is it not? Doesn't it help? I thought it does.
I don't think no, it doesn't really help as much because like a lot, especially if it's not organic, because they usually put a lot of pesticides on oat and grains on these stuff because they want to mass produce it, right?
Oh, really?
So like they want to make sure like they can get as much crop as they can. So they usually it's not organic, and also a lot of people are allergic to oats and soy.
Wait, so then what's the solution if they're lactose? Not drink milk?
Raw milk is actually is a great alternative, which is funny.
Raw milk?
Raw milk,
Straight out of the cow.
Yeah, because like my teachers told me that raw milk is a great substitute for specific people because raw milk actually has lactase as an enzyme.
Okay.
And when you pasteurize milk, it actually kills the enzyme.
Okay.
So people who are lactose intolerant can maybe drink raw milk because it has
The
lactase in it
enzyme.
and to break down the lactose. So it's funny because a lot of people have lactose intolerance. They might actually not be allergic to milk, but just like they don't have the enzymes to. But when you drink raw milk, they have the enzymes. So
It's
Oh, sorry.
only for some, right?
yeah, for some. Well, like I'm not too in depth in it. I just
Okay.
yeah. I just know that to an
I have a
extent.
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you guys drink milk?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love
Do you
milk.
guys drink milk like regularly or?
Pretty
No,
regularly.
no.
Because I haven't. I don't think I've drank milk like for real in like a couple of years. I just stopped drinking milk.
Oh.
Why'd you stop drinking milk?
It's just weird
How you get your calcium?
from everything else. I think from meat and stuff.
Like-
Like I just don't
oh,
drink
yeah.
milk.
Yeah.
It's like weird. It's like why are we drinking another animal's milk?
You know, now you say it, like
Right?
it is kind of weird.
Like why are we like? I'm not lactose.
Yeah.
But it's like why are we taking this animal's milk? Like it's for their child. Like we stopped getting breastfed for a reason. Like why are we doing this?
It tastes pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
But I-
That's good.
for
You
me,
eat
like-
ice cream?
Yeah, you eat
No,
ice
I
cream,
don't.
right?
Do
You
you
don't eat
eat
ice
any
cream?
dairy
yeah.
products?
Whey protein.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
other than that, I don't drink like straight milk. I rarely have,
Oh, I just had milk this
to my
morning.
knowledge, unless I have like rare cereal. I don't really drink milk at all, and I feel great.
Yeah, no, good for you.
You just don't because it feels weird.
It feels weird, and also I notice once I start drinking milk, I just feel a lot better. Like I don't feel
Okay.
like I don't get as inflamed. I don't feel as sluggish. I just feel a lot more
Like
loose.
like bloated, right? Not bloated.
Yeah, not bloated
Right.
either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just drink it. I don't feel it. Do you know the show The Boys?
Hmm?
Do you know the show The Boys?
Oh, is it the interview? Is it the podcast you went on a couple of days ago or a couple of weeks ago? Sorry,
What? The show
the show
on
The Boys?
Amazon Prime.
No,
Okay,
I've never heard of it.
Nothing. Sorry. I was,
Oh, you know what? I think I saw it
The
on
superheroes?
the Amazon, front homepage.
oh, you didn't see it yet?
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I didn't see
sorry.
it.
Nothing. We just thought of milk. There's this character who's like has a milk kink. Never mind.
A milk kink.
Yeah,
a
it's-
milk
it's-
kink?
if you watch it, you'll know.
Yeah.
But anyways, so you apply this to the coaching business that you have onto your players,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How do do you do that more in the sense of like,
I try to. I don't have a curriculum for it yet, but I'm trying to slowly incorporate it.
now when you incorporate it, is it more like just focusing on what they're eating? Or
Yeah.
like,
That's the thing. Like there's like so many things you can go after.
yeah,
Like as a kid, you can't really control what you eat, right? Like I'm sure, like you just eat what your mom cooks.
Yeah,
exactly.
You don't
sure.
have enough money to really go out there and meal prep yourself.
Exactly. So that's really tough. But I guess what I'm thinking is like doing the basics, doing what you can, of course, right? So we're all about like taking small steps. You don't need to take like big gargantuan step, fix your entire diet, fix your entire lifestyle, like a transformation, because those things are really like, I feel like those are hard to keep up. And so like just whatever they can do, right? Like have a dream first, okay? And then make sure you have a good support pillars around that. So like making sure you can, so like a support pillar for me would be like, you know, doing things outside of basketball training, right? Talking to friends, hanging out, studying business, talking to you guys. This is really fun. So I think that's something I also try to incorporate, like not just doing like one or two things, like doing be multifaceted. Cause like that, have you, do you guys find that like focusing on like, not focusing, but like having a lot of things to do makes you more passionate about like what you are passionate already?
like having other things outside of the main thing you're doing
Yeah.
gives more focus to that main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
I think having like going to work all the time makes me appreciate the gym more.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in the gym, I'm like, okay, I gotta go crazy.
Mm.
Or like when I'm at work, I'm like, okay, I can't wait to go to the gym tomorrow. Like I think I have more of appreciation for it than if I just didn't have work and just went to work to the gym and that's it.
Mm-hmm. And don't you feel like more productive because like at work you're doing like mental stuff and then like at the gym you're doing like physical stuff, so like you're maximizing everything. But like whereas if you do work all day, you can't keep that up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
feel like
much more rounded.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
No.
It's sort of just like a break from whatever you're doing, right?
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
Go back to it.
Like a break that you enjoy, kind of. So like having those things are like, I feel like are super important, especially like kids right now. They just like they're always on their computers and stuff like that. So like they don't really do anything outside of like, you know, school, you know, video games, and then basketball in this example. So just teaching them to like, okay, go after, try new things, try cooking, try art, try instruments, all that stuff, like whatever they enjoy, right?
So then, okay, you had your first trainee in grade 12, sort of, not really, right? But then when did you start getting into like seriously into it? First year?
Wait, sorry, I have a question real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to incorporate you guys more in the conversation, or is this like meant to be like a
No, you can ask questions.
You can ask questions.
Okay.
Just cut in.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry, can you repeat the question one more time?
No.
I forgot the question.
What were you gonna ask me?
No, what were you gonna ask? Like, no, I just wanted. It just thought popped up because like I'm talking so much and I feel bad for like.
Oh, don't feel bad. We prefer that.
Yeah, really?
I like hearing this.
Yeah.
Okay,
but you can ask us too. My
the
question was, so you started in grade 12 with your one sort of trainee, all right? But then when did you start getting seriously into it? First year?
Yeah, I would say so. Like it kind of slowly built up. It wasn't like a massive push. Because I wasn't really focusing on it. Honestly, initially, like, I thought I wanted to just like go the holistic health route and just become like a physiotherapist or like a holistic health practitioner.
Already in grade 12?
Full time? No, grade. No, college.
Oh, okay.
First year.
Okay.
That was my main thing. Like I wanted to do that because it was so like fun for me because like it wasn't traditional. It wasn't a traditional means to get healthy. Essentially, it's not just exercise, not just diet, not just medicine. It's like a.
So you wanted to do that originally, but not coaching.
Yeah, initially I wanted to do that. I didn't want to do basketball training because I was still burnt out at that time, right? So like after the year, that's kind of when I was like, because I was in the first year I was still only training like 1 or 2 players,
right?
But then like after like during second year, that's when I started training more and more players. I think I was like 10 players, and now I'm like 20.
You have 20 players now.
20 players now.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
a month.
A month, yeah.
Jesus, how many a week?
5. I work 24 hours a week, 24, 25, something like that. So like pretty much 5 a day, and then weekends I usually have like 1 or 2. So that's
you're training 5 people a day.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
Right.
Sometimes 6, sometimes 7, depending on the schedule. Sometimes I have group classes too. So I think, yeah, it was just like a slow build. It wasn't like a one time I get like 10. It was like 2 or 3 at a time, one or 2, and then just kind of eased it in. I think it's also good because if I had like a huge amount of students, I wouldn't feel comfortable with the curriculum that I had back then, because it was like I was testing a lot of things, and like, you know, if you're testing, then you're not sure if it's actually working, and if it's not actually working, then now you're questioning yourself. But now I feel like I have like a substantial curriculum that I can kind of fall back to every single time. And so if someone wants to train for me, then I can also put them on the curriculum. Okay, they know what to do, right? And also I just feel a lot more confident with like speaking, like instructing these guys what to do, and understanding like it's all about progression. It's never about like one workout, right? So like for my workouts, for my sessions, I don't do singles, like rarely, like never, pretty much. I only do like small exceptions, because most of the time it's like with my training strategy, it's not like a one-time thing when you get like super good from that one session, right?
No way.
You can learn a lot.
Sure.
For sure. You can learn a lot, but like if you want to get better, like it's like you have to stick around for that month.
Yeah.
And so I feel like a month is a really nice sweet spot for me to actually get some of the results I'm looking for. But most of the results are coming like after 3-4 months. And so like the guys who have been able to stick around, I feel like I can see like the progress, and it's really fulfilling seeing like how much they got better since then. And I asked them like, hey, was it worth it spending the money? I was like, yeah.
I think it actually works. What you're doing actually works.
Yeah, exactly. It just
right?
gives you like affirmation, right? So it's just like, you're not just like screwing around and stuff like that. And I'm always trying to like better the curriculum in certain ways. That's why like I feel like adding holistic health is going to
help.
Yeah, boost it, right? Just make it more valuable for everybody.
So it's all been word of mouth.
Word of mouth. I'm playing with Facebook ads a little bit too.
A little bit, okay.
Yeah,
but mainly word of mouth.
Mainly word of mouth. I actually I kind of want to do like a TikTok series where like, you know how like people go up to like or like barbers, they would go up to like random strangers like
Vic Blends.
Yeah, Vic Blends, right? So I kind of want to do the same thing. I was like, okay, I fix your shot, give me an hour, and then we have a conversation after. I think that'd be pretty cool because no one's done it yet. Like everyone's just doing like their own thing.
Go up to strangers and tell them you'd coach them.
Go up to kids. I'm like, hey, you got a broke ass shot. Let me see if I can fix it within an hour. If I get an hour, I'll put it on TikTok. And that's kind of something I was thinking of. I think that'd be really interesting.
Try it.
That sounds like a viral like idea.
Yeah.
But I'm low key kind of pussy.
Just do it, man.
Do it,
Just
bro.
do it.
What are you pussy about? Just try it.
Yeah.
It just sounds hard to do though.
Yeah. Why do you think so?
Are you gonna go up to a random kid and then on that same day you're gonna train them?
Yeah.
We're gonna set up.
Just be like right there, just like yo.
Oh, you're gonna go up to court.
Yeah. I can fix your shot.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You're walking Richmond Center and like.
Yeah, oh no, like at the basketball courts.
Yeah,
no,
that's what I was
not at
thinking.
Richmond Center. That's
Like, yeah, you look like you can't shoot. Come with me.
yeah.
Oh yeah, just walk up to like Dolphin or whatever. Or
Yeah,
any
yeah.
outdoor
I
courts.
think the oval's probably the best one.
Oval. Yeah. No, I want to go outside though. Like
Yeah?
like the playgrounds. Because
You know, Southern got a lot of people.
Silver's dope. Yeah, but they don't have extra nets, so I
True,
don't know how
true.
to do that. Yeah.
Do it, dude.
Yeah.
I like to see that.
Yeah. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Ah.
How'd you get into holistic health?
I got into holistic health because in grade 10, I went to like a summer camp.
Yeah.
For basketball. It was like in Virginia, and like the trainer there, his name was Taylor Allen. The whole thing was called Elite Guard Training, and so pretty much they were like an online membership kind of thing, and you pay like for the programs and stuff like that, right? And then like once they got big enough, they held the camp once a year. They only did it for 3 years before they kind of stopped, and like now they're just kind of they're like a different company now. I think some of the workers left and stuff like that. But anyways, when I was in grade 10, I went to the camp, and like the guy who ran everything, his name was Taylor. He really inspired me with his like, he was really into mindset stuff, right? And he was just about like being a better person overall. And so it was really cool because like there was different coaches that handled like different things, right? So there was like Drew Hanlon was there. He handled like basketball training. Damon Altizer, he was also another basketball coach. And then there was like a performance coach. His name was Alan Stein. And then like a bunch of other coaches were there. But then Taylor, he handled like the mental stuff, right? And so he was kind of like the introduction to like productivity, how to become a better person, mindset, stuff like that. And so like he introduced like all these new concepts to me that I found to be very interesting. And he pulled his resources from like these great teachers, and one of them was Paul Chek, right? And I looked into this guy. He looked like a hippie, right? As most holistic health practitioners do.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to dress like that, but
You're dressing like that?
no, I'm trying not to dress like that. I'm hoping to be a little bit more approachable in holistic health by dressing like an actual teenager. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, like, he looked like a hippie. He was bald, but he was lifting like crazy amount of weight. For his age, he was like 50 something at the time, and he just like everything he said kind of resonated with me, and so that's kind of when I bought into his program. I tried it out for like a couple months. I really enjoyed it. And then I started by watching his YouTube videos. I would binge his YouTube videos for like 6 months. And then I saw he brought a lot of value, and then I signed up for his program. And then now I'm in holistic health. Hopefully by the time I'm done with him, I'll have like a really set curriculum for basketball players. And that's also a niche that isn't broken into, right? Like there's some coaches who give like general exercise or like diet advice, but like there's no basketball coaches who like do holistic health. And so in depth too. I'm pretty sure there's someone out there doing like exercise and health and stuff like that, but I want that to be my category, not just basketball training, but like I can do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I can make sure your life is like good.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just basketball. So
Yeah. Well, where did you learn all of this business stuff? Is it just from building it slowly?
building it slowly. And like I was so scared of like not doing the right thing all the time because like it was just so confusing. Like still I have like no roadmap of like where I'm supposed to go whatsoever. So it's just like step by step and just hoping like something works. Maybe not doing anything right, but or maybe that's just
So
how
you're
it's
just
supposed to
trying trial and error.
be. Yeah, trial and error. And like I feel like I got a lot of my stuff from Alex Hormozy.
Of course I do.
Alex
You know
Hormozy.
Alex Morsey?
Who's that?
You got hop on that, bro. He
What does
gives
he
a
look like?
really good advice. He's like he got pedo stash. He's got the pedo stash.
He's always like big and jacked and
Let me show you.
he's talking videos.
I don't know these names. I just
He looks like a guru for the first time. I thought he was like kind of like
I know what
scammy,
I know what these people look like, but I don't know what they like. I don't know their names.
but he's
This is what he
he's
looks
got some good stuff.
He's really good.
I think I've seen him before.
And so like
Yeah.
he introduced a lot of new things to me that I didn't like. That wasn't like I didn't know anything about business, right? So he was kind of like the first kind of business guy. Actually, no, first business guy was Chris Do. I think I found on Instagram,
He's good, dude.
and Hormozy has a similar style of like what he teaches. So I just applied the concepts, I tried them, and then so I'm able to make like a full-time income, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
with,
applied the principles.
apply the principles is really cool. And like it actually works too. So it's not like it's just like he's giving you theory, right? It's
Do you
actually
give
works.
a grand slam offer?
Grand slam offer.
Is that what you do?
I have a grand slam offer. I don't name it anything crazy, but I use this guarantee, right? The money back guarantee thing. It's like if you don't like it, you get 100% of your money back. And no one's taking me up on that offer yet.
Well, because it works for them, right?
Because it works. Because it
There
works.
you go. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So,
Their main stuff, Christo and Alex, like they stress a lot about like
pricing.
but it's like
yeah.
not focusing on pricing, focusing on like the value you give to clients.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just like the psychology of like sales and interacting with. It's good.
Yeah. So he's like, you want to sell high ticket, but you want to also provide so much value that like it makes the price seem like, oh, it's nothing compared to like how much you're getting out of it. Right. So that's kind of like what I'm looking to do, like sell high ticket for most of my like personal trainings, and then but like offer so much value because like I think holistic health can help with that for sure. Like there's only so much you can do with like a good basketball trainer. Like if you only train for your basketball, like it only can get so good. You know what I'm saying? If you can add other components to that, okay, now it becomes more valuable.
So 5-10 years from now, where do you see Skytime basketball?
I want it to be like probably. I actually haven't taken too much time to think about it because like 5-10 years is like a very long time still. I'm only thinking like 3-year chunks.
Okay.
So like
Sure, 3 years from now.
3 years from now. 3 years from now, I'm hoping to have a couple locations, have like lots of trainers who can kind of follow that same curriculum. Because a lot of club teams, they have coaches who just play or like who used to play for that club team, and so like they don't necessarily know how to train kids most efficiently. And like, you can be like a fantastic player, but that doesn't necessarily mean you'll be like like a really good coach. And so they're actually two very different fields. And so like I want to provide a repeatable curriculum that can be customized for the individual that any kind of trainer can learn if they really just like put it into it. And like I want my trainers to also live by the principles as well, because like I want my guys to also like embody like the what holistic health means, because the best way to actually give advice that seems like knowledgeable is like if you actually believe and you've lived it, because you know all like the little nuances about it, right? Obviously I'm still not perfect because I'm drinking this thing, but like I'm trying my best to kind of move towards that like lifestyle where I can be like, yeah.
So you want to have multiple locations?
Multiple
like
locations,
gyms?
multiple trainers. I want to be
In 3 years.
Well, we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of like I'm not that like long term yet. So
Right.
yeah.
And then you want to have like this set curriculum that you can just show to other trainers and they can just replicate that.
Exactly. Without like, yeah, because like I don't want to just hire like someone off the street and just be like, okay, yeah, coach this kid. And
Or
like,
you can hire someone off the street, but then you give them that curriculum. And
exactly. And so like instantly they're able to boost like the value they give to their customers, and they're just not like guessing everything.
Which
right?
is kind of like when Alex was building the gyms for people, and eventually he was like, he just taught them how to build a gym.
Exactly. Right? That's exactly what I want. I want to follow that kind of similar path, and then like have it like I don't want to franchise it because that kind of makes it kind of like the reputation kind of goes down. Like I want it kind of like just like a lot of locations like over the world, like eventually, not like in 3 years, but like a couple locations around the world. But like not so many where like people are just like, oh, I mean, it's like another like Skytime basketball gym, but like they actually try to drive to like go there. You know what I'm saying? So still make it seem like reputable.
Do you want to be like Drive Basketball?
No, probably not. Like, do you mean like for like the reputation or like for the what?
Just like sure reputation.
I think Drive's a pretty good program. Like they're a really good program because they have a lot of like good players and stuff like that. But I'm focusing more on like the training side. Less club team because they like have teams that play basketball, right? I just want to like train players.
Mainly train, not have clubs.
Yeah. So like I guess in that way we're not like yeah.
But they do the training, right?
They do training, yeah.
But
you want
for club.
What's that?
Never mind.
I
I thought about drive for a second.
Driving?
I got lost. I thought you were talking about drive still. That's why.
Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am talking about Drive.
No, that's fine.
But
yeah,
like,
there's still a great club
the training aspect of Drive. You want to be like that.
Yeah, I want to be as good as I can get. So
Where they have multiple trainers.
yeah, multiple trainers. Yeah, but like I want them to have like a curriculum they can follow, but also have like their ability to give their own flavor if need be. Yeah.
Damn.
And then so like I want to have like maybe like a facility in Richmond and a facility in like Upper Van, facility in like Surrey, that's kind of a good place to like start off, I feel like. But it'll take a lot of work, I feel like, especially finding people. Finding people is so hard.
Finding
Like
trainers.
it's really easy to find like just a random high school and get them to train if they're like somewhat interested. But it's really hard to find someone who's like willing to learn how to actually train somebody.
So then how are you looking to scale right now then?
How am I looking to scale right now? I'm still looking to try to do everything, most things by myself. I'm still finishing up on the curriculum. Once I finish the curriculum, I think I'll try to play a more active role in trying to find somebody. But for now, it's just me. Having set curriculum, having a repeatable sales process, like acquisition process, and like kind of the whole funnel. Kind of have a repeatable process for that. That's about it. Just like making frameworks that work, so that in the future when we scale, like, okay, we can just build a little bit on top of these things rather than like completely scratch and like start something new, right? So,
what has been the biggest lesson you've learned so far from starting this coaching business?
Biggest lesson I've learned. Oh, it's probably productivity isn't only done at the desk. Because as I was brought up, like when I went to school and everything, I'm not sure about you guys, but like I only thought work was like stuff that's done at the desk where you're just like mentally. I never saw like basketball training as like work. And so like I always felt like I was wasting my time if I wasn't doing stuff at the desk, brainstorming, making sure the business is going well, creating new ideas, reaching out, stuff like that. And so like I feel like now I am more content with myself if I just did a whole day of training. Cause like before I was like, I was really I was really down because I would be training a lot of players, but I wouldn't be able to kind of work on the business quite a bit. But now that I feel like training is also productivity in itself, it's allowed me personally to feel better after the day, and it allows me to stay consistent. So like one day I might just have like all training, no business work, right? No brainstorming, no making sure everything is running fluidly, and that still makes me feel productive, and that way I can kind of keep on long term. I'm not sure if that answers your question, but like that was it for me.
You actually didn't think training was productive?
No, I actually didn't think training was productive because I feel like
training the people.
Yeah, because it wasn't scaling anything. That's why I thought it wasn't like making the business bigger.
But
mentally.
Oh,
yeah.
But you're treating the clients that are part of your business.
Yeah. So it was weird. I don't know why. That's just how I thought. I only thought like, okay, if I'm improving the business, that's the only productivity that I have in this kind of field. And so like,
and you just neglected the customer part.
No, I didn't neglect it, but I still made sure like they still had like a good service, right? Like I would do my best, of course, but I feel like I wanted to like, so after I spent 6 hours on training, so like for example, right, I want to spend another 6 hours on like business, but like I don't think it was necessarily healthy because I wasn't able to continue that for a long time. But now that I'm just like, okay, if I spend like 6 hours training, I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's still working on my business. Cool. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just interesting because I guess, well, you're scaling the business to get more customers, right? And then you got to train the customers.
Exactly. I don't know why I think like that, but it's like, that's just how I thought. And so like, but now I'm like, I see both as like work and stuff like that.
Right.
So
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Do you guys find like podcasts sometimes like you're struggling to get through it sometimes?
What do you mean?
Do you ever find yourself like, oh shit?
Oh, we had that one episode, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say we had that.
Is it the Hennessy bottle one?
Yeah.
It
was that one.
Yeah. We just didn't prepare anything.
We were tired as fuck. I think you just got back from Toronto.
Was that? I think so.
You just got back from Toronto. I was just tired from the weekend, and then we came here and feel like we have nothing planned.
Yeah. And so like, how'd you guys like go about it? Like, how did it feel? Did it feel like shit? You guys didn't want to do it?
We still did it.
But we still did it.
Did you guys want to do it? Like, did you worry you guys about like cancel it?
No, I don't think we said we were gonna cancel it. We just like let's just see where it goes.
We literally just sat down and we were like, okay, what are we gonna talk about? We were like, well, let's just wing it.
Let's wing it. And then
I don't even know what we spoke about.
People still watched it.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
No, it was good. It was good. I like the Hennessy bottle part. I think that was really funny.
Oh, the clip?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you have those days, right?
Oh yeah, for
you
sure.
have those days where we just don't plan as much.
Yeah.
And I already told you we don't plan at all actually.
Yeah. That's very
I don't know
surprising.
if that's good. I don't think that's good advice. You should plan. I think we'll have more direction if we plan more and harder. But sometimes I feel like I don't want to take out the not that it doesn't make it authentic. I think it's still authentic, but it's just like I feel like I prefer the free flow. But sometimes it's too free flow, and it's just like, okay, where do we go next?
Yeah. There's no like something to pivot around, right?
Because I don't know about you, but I think I'm not to the point where I can not improvise, but like I guess improvise, come up on the spot and be like a very good interviewer. I don't think I'm there yet. So I think maybe it's a good idea to plan.
Yeah, we used to have bullet points.
Yeah.
So we
on
knew
the
what we were
Notion.
gonna talk about, and we just freestyle in between the bullet points.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop doing bullet points.
Why'd you stop doing that?
Just forgot.
Oh,
We just
right.
right.
So you guys are free flowing now. I mean, that's good too because you're like working on your improvisation. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, I guess we just don't like expect much. We sort of just do it.
You guys don't care
like
much. Yeah,
that
that's
sounds,
great.
That also sounds bad.
No, not like in a bad way, in a good
Yeah.
way. That's fantastic.
Like obviously we're gonna try to make a decent podcast, but we're not here like, okay, we have to do this. We just like, yo, what's up?
I love that because like I really yeah.
We
I
should
think that's
care
great.
more though. We probably should care more. There's people that take their time to listen to this, so we should care more.
But like, you guys are entertaining just by yourselves, so like I don't think it's necessarily an issue.
I guess. I guess.
Find out next week if we actually did that.
Yeah, we should.
If we actually made bullet points or not.
actually think of something to talk about.
I have some. I'll just think of them later.
Do you?
Yeah.
We can't even think of episode names sometimes. Like we don't know what to name the episode.
I told you yesterday. I'm like, yo, we have an episode coming out
tomorrow, which is out already.
last week. Last week.
Sunday.
It's
Yeah.
a music episode with one of our friends, and
Hope you guys like that
texted
episode.
me. He's like, yo, what should we name it? I'm like, yo, we're going to the beach tomorrow. I'm just gonna drink. We'll figure it out once I get. Never thought of it. Never found a name.
Yeah. Wait, so you guys had like no intention of like actually like making a podcast full time?
Good question. Do we? It's like
Define full time. I feel like
like if it's like a full-time income,
full time income,
like a living
Yeah.
income.
That'd be down.
Yeah.
I'd be down. But
Yeah.
you see,
Oh,
like,
now, but like at the start.
no, I don't even think now we still have that intention.
Oh,
No.
okay.
It'd be cool if it happens.
It's like if
Yeah.
it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
But
kind of how it went on with basketball too. Yeah.
with your coaching.
Yeah.
You just sort of like.
I was
did
like, fuck
but
it.
You
Let's
didn't even
like,
want
try.
to. Did you want to do coaching?
I wanted to do coaching one of my second year around, but like first year coaching, not first year I was okay about it. I think it was a good, like I was only training like a couple times a week, right? So it gave me good distance away from the sport.
But it was just they just walked up to you and asked, right? Like you weren't reaching out.
I was reaching out to like one or two.
Oh, you were
guys.
reaching out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like one or two guys, but like it was like sub 5, less than 5.
And it was just like a side thing.
Super chill, super chill. Like I had no intention of like keeping it going. So,
Right,
but you guys do have the intention of keeping it going right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until we
Keeping
just-
it going with zero expectations.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to go about it, honestly.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Did you end up
guess.
getting your LLC? I remember you texted me like a couple months ago. You're like, how do I get an LLC or something like that? I'm
Yo, I
like,
was so confused.
and bro, I text you back. I'm like, yo, I am not qualified for this. I don't know at all, man.
I don't know, because he was an accountant, and so like
Do accounts do that?
No,
I thought so. Oh, dude, okay. I was taking Drew Hanlon's course, and he told me to like reach out to an
There's
accountant.
like a
I'm
bunch
like, okay.
of business things. I'm like, yo, I'm not qualified for this. Like, I guess make a waiver. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have an LLC now?
I don't. I have a sole proprietorship, so it's just like
Right.
just me. Because once I expand, maybe I'll have an LLC.
I thought if you make over 30 grand,
Is it mandatory?
We don't have to tell CRA.
I think you should.
Okay, I guess
You're
that's my
making
next
over
step.
30 grand.
That's my next step.
If you have 20 people.
If the CRA is listening, he did not make over 30 grand. He did not make a claimable.
Allegedly.
He didn't make a claimable amount yet.
Yeah.
He's not making anything. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a side thing.
This is all for charity.
Yeah, charity. Non-profit.
Non-profit, you still make money. So.
Yeah, he doesn't make any money. Non-profit organization. Him and UNICEF.
But now you're trying to, obviously you're making it full time.
Yeah, I'm feeling comfortable now. I'm feeling like recently, like I don't really think about money as much anymore. Because like growing up, like you guys, I'm not sure about you guys, but I like Asian parents, and we're always stressing about money. It's like, oh, don't spend on this, don't spend on that. You got to make sure you spend on the right things, right? Only food, no toys. Don't get that meal; it's a little too expensive, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, not even McDonald's. McDonald's was too unhealthy, so we just cooked most of the time.
Yeah.
So
But now you don't stress.
I feel like now I don't stress as much anymore. Like we had breakfast the other day, and it was like 20 something bucks. I'm just like I didn't really need to think about it, which is cool.
'Cause you're making so much now.
No, I'm not. But like
CRA is listening to this, man.
no, it's just like a decent amount where I don't need to think about food
There
that
you
much.
go,
right?
exactly.
So it's liberating, and I feel like Alex was actually Alex Hormozy. He was talking about this in his video recently. So he was talking about like this is kind of what I got from it. It's like using money as a tool to kind of go after your creative prowess. And so like now, like I don't really need to worry about money as much, and now I'm just trying to focus on like making a great curriculum. Like obviously I was focused on that before, but now like I'm just like, hey, cool, I'm like making a little bit of money. I don't need to worry so much about money anymore, right? Nice. Focus on the curriculum, focus on getting more people in the system, making them better, and stuff like that. Because now you're not in survival mode anymore, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not in survival
Yeah,
mode
make
anymore.
enough to get out of that survival mode, right?
Exactly.
Make enough to survive, and then you
Exactly.
can focus on other stuff.
Exactly. And so now you can actually focus on okay, how can I focus exclusively on the product without any not thinking about money as much.
Do you live at home?
I do live at home,
Okay.
but it's like I was like conditioned to think we had very little money. I'm pretty sure they had a decent amount of savings to actually live for the next 10 years or something like that.
Right.
But
I mean, it's a good mindset to have to be saving money.
yeah,
But I guess if you're constantly saving and not getting that coffee to save
exactly.
$7.
And if you think about it, coffee is actually really useful because if you drink a cup of coffee, this is $2, and so you have 4 hours of productive time, right? So it's actually a positive ROI. Positive ROI.
You gotta think like that. You think in investment terms.
Exactly.
No, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys gotten into investing yet? Speaking of investment terms,
I'm into stocks. He's into NFTs.
And stocks.
And
Sometimes,
stocks.
not really.
are you doing single company stocks? Or are you doing index funds, mutual funds? I'm
Mixture
not-
of both.
Okay,
So,
half and half.
not half and half. S&P here,
Mm.
then some the S&P in Apple and Tesla and all that stuff.
Oh,
Some
okay.
Shell, some whatever.
Down bad right now. Discount.
Yeah.
Right?
Is it a good time to buy?
Wait a
Right
little
now?
bit. It's all. I feel you just buy whenever.
Okay.
Yeah,
doesn't
but
matter.
just buy it's dollar cost. Are you investing?
No, should I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm sure you have a lot of disposable income. Just put however much you can
Yeah.
without affecting your spending income and savings. Everything else, just put in the investment.
I'm still watching the market. I don't know what's gonna happen right now, so I'm just kind of watching. And if it goes super down, I'll buy a shit ton. If it goes up a little bit, I'll buy because I'm still down.
Oh, so you're not okay, every month I'm committing this to the stocks. You're just whenever you feel you're kind of actually reading the
I
market.
forget.
That's
So I'll
usually
just
the
transfer
best
money.
way because it's hard to read.
Hmm.
But if you like to read and time it, do that.
Do you read
No.
or do you just do NFTs?
I just wait, what?
Do you just do only NFTs?
Oh, I do
only?
stocks too.
Oh, you do stocks too?
Oh, I
Okay,
just
okay.
do ETFs. Just monthly. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to think about
Just
it.
do that. It's the best way. Just open your TFSA. You should have opened your TFSA.
I already have one, yeah, but I just
Oh,
don't have any. Yeah.
Contribute to it.
In, index, or what's it called? Mutual funds, right?
ETFs.
What's ETFs?
ETFs just
Exchange traded
S&P. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's just basically you buy it and then you have your money and everything.
Yeah.
Bet I'm gonna do that when I get home.
S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, just those three.
Put 500 a month, 1,000, however much you can put in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're putting something every
No,
month.
yeah,
Dollar cost average.
yeah, for sure.
There you go.
How much? Okay, so that's kind of the dilemma I have right now. It's I don't know how much to invest, but and how much to put back into learning and the company and stuff like that in the business, right?
Okay.
So I'm not sure if I just throw everything into the business right now, just make it grow, and then
that's
invest later
That
on.
is also another investment to your business.
Yeah, that is
So
true.
How much do you want to put into that?
Yeah, so
Right?
I guess it's how much you believe in yourself, eh?
Yeah.
Still not.
Well, yeah, man. So it's up to you.
Yeah.
As long as you have enough savings, you're good.
Yeah.
You good?
Mm,
1 hour.
I'm good. Wait, what?
It's 1 hour.
It's 1 hour?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Goes by
Yeah.
fast, right?
It goes by really fast. I
It
thought it's
does go
been
by fast.
half an hour, yeah.
You still butterflies and stuff?
No, I'm feeling a lot
Yeah.
better now, but my face is still very red. Feels
Yeah.
very hot.
Well, I'm sunburnt, so I'm
It's
always
kind of
red.
hot. No, your face is fine.
And my face
It
is
doesn't
red?
look red.
Okay. Maybe it's the light.
Is it hot? It's kind of hot.
Low
It's
key.
20 something degrees right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I hope I was able to deliver decent.
No, this is really good.
Decent
I
That's
like
Decent
good,
statement.
bro. That's
Is it?
good. We'll clip out some stuff. You'll see it. We'll take Skytam basketball.
Yeah. I like hearing
Right?
holistic stuff. I'm really into that.
Thank you. I'm hoping to incorporate more of it.
Yeah.
in the
3 more
future.
years and then you're done?
2 more years. 2 more years.
2 more
I'm done.
years.
2 more years.
And
I'm
you get
done.
a degree?
Yeah.
Oh, you do get a degree.
You do get a degree. You get a degree every time you finish a
4 years.
course.
Oh.
So I finished 4 courses so far.
So you have 4 degrees.
Yeah. 4 certificates, not degrees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But do you get a degree at the end of the 4 year? No, right?
I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure.
Is
You're just
it,
certified.
is it accredited to give you a bachelor's?
I got no clue. I don't
Okay.
even know what it transfers to. I just want it for the education, honestly, because I feel like
That's cool. I mean, it'd be cool
Yeah.
if you got a bachelor's from it.
no, I think so as well. But I don't. It doesn't matter to me at the end of the day.
Does not
I just want the knowledge. Honestly, for basketball too. It's one of those things where it's so open. Anybody can start basketball training. You don't need any kind of certificate, right?
No.
Obviously, it'd help for you, and it's it gives you general foundational information. But I feel physio, you need a certificate, right? Or
You need a degree.
yeah, you need a degree.
Yeah.
So but basketball training is so free. So I've never found the need to find certification out elsewhere. I just really do it for the education and just share it to like however I can.
Yeah, man.
So yeah,
I think you'll do well.
Thank you, man.
Your future's bright.
I'm going on a trip to Las Vegas 2 weeks from now
For what?
for a pro. So it's for Drew Hanlon's pro trainer camp.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And then August 22nd, 26th, I'm heading to Los Angeles and helping out with his workouts. I think that'll be really
Helping
fun.
him out.
Yeah. I'll be rebounding hopefully, or just watching.
Like he invited you?
No. It's like, so like we're part of like a mentorship group, right? So like I'm part of Czech, I'm part of Enlang Era, and I'm part of like his mentorship group. So I'm like, I think I have like 3 things going on.
You should film that.
I think I should film
Or
that.
have someone film it for you.
I can't film inside, but I can film the process. I want to make like
film inside.
I can't because like it's confidential. You can't film his workouts, but it's really cool meeting his clients and stuff like that. So that'll be pretty cool.
Have you thought about documenting your journey as a coach?
Dude,
You totally should.
I did, yeah.
Because
I
that's
should.
just another.
And I feel like vlogging is just so fun. Like
And you have stuff to vlog. It's
I
not
do
like
have stuff to vlog, but at the same time, it's like
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and it's like I'm not sure if like because I have a lot of repeat like weeks. Like every month, I do the same thing. I just train, and I go home and I eat, and then I hang out with my friends. That's pretty much it. So like I feel like I don't really have anything to vlog, but I always watch these creators, and it's like so much fun to like watch the videos and stuff like that.
Just like document like the business side. You know, you talking about your coaching, you sharing about how you're like building your curriculum.
Also like something like this, but like without like like hosts, essentially.
Like behind the scenes of Sky2 basketball.
Like vlog
I'm not
style,
saying like
or like an actual video, like sit down.
Like a documenting style. You vlog yourself, right?
Okay.
Or have one of your students or someone film for
Yeah.
you.
And just share thoughts, right?
Call like behind Sky or behind this, some shit like that.
Behind
Like
Sky.
have you seen
That's pretty cool.
Like have you seen Daily V? Like Gary V's.
Oh yeah.
He has Daily V, which he just vlogs his business stuff. Someone's D-Rock or someone is filming for him. Going into these meetings, talking about business, just seeing the behind the scenes of him building Vayner.
I think that's really cool.
So it's just an idea.
Yeah, because I feel like it's just fun to watch. Like some of these creators do that, and also you get to like doing that allows you to meet other people who do that as well. Like if I feel like if you were to walk up to a YouTuber with no credentials and you're just like, oh, can we hang over them? They'll probably say no, right? But like if you already do, like if you're already in it, like now you have like a means or vehicle in which that you guys can kind of communicate through words and then kind of have like a reason for meeting. Yeah. And some of these guys are super cool, and they usually have like a similar mindset to you. So I think
you totally should.
So wait, so I gotta list this down. I gotta do. ETFs. And
ETFs,
vlogs,
ETFs, vlogs,
ETFs, and content. I think you need to make more content. You're not making enough content.
How much content? I'm making it once a day for like.
Oh, are you making it today?
Oh no. Like,
Are you still post on TikTok?
Huh?
Do you still post on TikTok?
Sometimes.
Why sometimes?
Why
You post on Reels?
Yeah, I post on Reels.
Why don't you post on TikTok if you're not?
I post on Reels and TikTok. It's
Okay.
the same thing, but just music. I just like remove the watermark. That's pretty much it.
Oh, that works. That works.
Yeah.
But
So
you should be posting more content.
Yeah.
Always more content.
How much you guys post again?
Oh, we just post once a week, and then we clip out
yeah.
like 3 clips.
Yeah.
I was supposed to clip yesterday, but my data wasn't working on the beach.
Oh yeah, it was like so bad
It was
service.
so spotty. It worked for a bit and then
Wait,
stopped
which
working.
beach would you go to?
Went to Jericho.
Spanish.
Oh, was it Spanish?
It's supposed to be Jericho.
Oh, right. We
But
moved
Nelson
to
confused
Spanish.
it. Yeah, it's Spanish.
Spanish Banks.
Yeah,
Yeah, we moved to Spanish.
it's good. But yeah, dude, content.
Content.
Get someone to film for you.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool because in a couple months or like a year or two, come back.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a good interview. I think I'll be more well spoken next time because I didn't really have much sleep. I'm just relying on this thing. This is the only reason I can like decently talk. So
You talked fine, dude. You're good.
Yeah, you did really
You're
good.
good.
thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Plug your shit.
Plug your stuff, bro.
The first time doing this, how am I supposed to plug?
Where can we find you?
Okay, you can find me on Instagram at skytan.ball. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, skytan8 on TikTok. And if you have any questions, you just feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram account. I'll text you back. Yeah.
Do you sell merch or
I only have hats right now.
you sell them?
Show the hat.
Where can you buy them from?
Buy from me. I don't have a store or anything.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
yeah, just buy from
Message
me.
him for hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want high level basketball training, hit this guy up and you'll be
Or your money back.
or your money back. That's a hell of a deal, man. No loss here, only your time.
Yeah.
That will be worth it.
Yeah.
Is that
No.
it? That's it.
All right.
Thanks for having you guys.
Of course. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
You didn't plug us.
I was waiting for you to say you know what to do.
You know what to do.
Subscribe to us on YouTube, hit the notification bell, like the video, share with your friends, share with your mom because I want to see your mom. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. Follow our own TikTok, Instagrams.
5-star review.
5-star review, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon. He posted a vlog on YouTube, right?
So a few weeks ago.
Oh, it was good. It was
It's
good.
up
I watched
still.
it. It was good.
Toronto
Thank you.
vlog. He
Sure.
posted that. Did you post something else recently?
No.
He posted a reel of Toronto as well. You might as well just watch that as well.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Is that it? Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed this episode.
We got to film an intro.
Yes. Thank you,
And
Scott.
What was the
Thank
intro?
We're gonna redo it and we're gonna record a part and then put that at the beginning of the thing
Okay, but
because we went straight into it at
Then
first.
we did it already.
Okay.
Thank you, Sky, for coming.
Yes.
thanks,
thank
Andrew.
you.
Thanks, Jaden. Thanks for having me.
Bye, guys.
Yes.
Peace.